We have RC from Florence. Welcome to RC, and what is your question this evening?
Well, my question is that when I was 17 years old, I committed a burglary, a house burglary, and I was locked up in Madison County. I was 17. I was never been in trouble in my life, and they gave me 3 years. And I did 6 months locked up in Madison County Jail, and I did 6 months locked up in Parchment because I had 3 years. They concurred it together, made 1 year, and I was up a road. I never been in any trouble since. This been 47 years ago. I'm trying to find out, am I a felony? Could I not own a gun because I have a wife? And I kind of fear because of all the violence going on that I won't be able to protect my family if somebody came in on me. I need to know because they lost all my records up in Madison. They don't even have records. I tried to get an expungement, but they don't even have records where I was convicted at. What do I need to do?
Thank you so much for your call, RC. Tamara, what's your advice for RC?
But Mr. RC, that is a service that I provide, restoration of gun rights, which basically there is a certificate of rehabilitation issued to you. I have successfully done one in Hinds County. And if you want to call my office on Monday, we can talk more about it.
He brings up a big concern there too. Thank you so much for RC, because he was so young, so young when that happened, and so many years ago. Like you said, 47 years ago, and lost records through the court systems. What's your thoughts about that? And that's probably something you can speak on too as well, Rocky, when the documentation is just not there anymore.
Well, first of all, the expungement statute, it has been vital to many people with certain types of crimes, and there's a list that certain things you can have expunged and certain things you can't, that can give people back their rights. And that statute's written to say once it's expunged, it's as if it never happened. Very important to restore. You could even say under oath that it didn't happen if it got expunged. I think that's what happened with President Bush when he ran for Governor Bush when he ran for president. He had some trouble and he said he didn't, but then the officer came forward. So it can be important and can help out in a civil case. As far as the criminal case, expungements they're tough. I mean, not every crime allows it, and it's not RC's fault that the records were lost. And I think he should go to somebody like T, because he may have a good chance of getting them expunged, because he can prove, if it's one of those enumerated crimes and we know he went to prison, well, they should have the records. And if they don't, I don't think it's his fault. I think he's got a good argument to get his crime expunged. I hope he does.
And Tamara, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I just want to piggyback off what Rocky said. And the thing is, expungements and restoration of gun rights is totally separate and different, because you're entitled to one expungement. If this is RC's only expungement, crime, then it will help him to get that expunged. Now, if he has multiple felonies, then he might want to go the certificate of rehabilitation route.